What's cracking, Jump Nation? It's your boy Hiroshi S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. If you've been following this channel closely, you'll know that there are no shortcuts when it comes to jumping rope. Practice is absolutely key if you're going to master this form of fitness. But there are a few other things that you should be doing. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 of my best tips for all you beginners out there to speed up the process and get you skipping like a boss in no time. People now just assume when they see my Instagram, when they see my YouTube, that I've been skipping like this since I was born. But listen guys, this is why I'm making this video. I too went through the long and painstaking time and effort and patience and everything else to get to where I am today. And today's video is all about sharing that process with you and just giving you guys the kind of quick tips to get you to where I am much quicker. If you're new to Rush Athletics TV, I want to welcome you all. Listen guys, I want you guys to subscribe right now. We are building one of the most powerful cardio fitness movements of this generation, and I need you guys to get involved. So smash that subscribe button. I want you all to get involved and help me spread the power of this movement across the globe. If you're going to start your journey right now, head down to www.rushathletics.co.uk and cop yourself the most in-demand speed rope on the planet. This is the Rush Athletics speed rope, also known as the money rope. Right, so I'm itching to get started with this video, and I know you guys are too. So as always, we're going to run that intro and I'm going to see you in the next clip. Peace. So there's no such thing as a vain jump roper. You guys need to find yourself a mirror, if it's in the gym or if it's in your house or even if it's just the reflection of some kind of patio door. You guys need to try and get in front of a mirror. Before skipping in front of a mirror, I used to find myself just falling into bad habits and not being able to get any feedback from my technique or my performance or my timing. Using a mirror will allow you guys to do this. You'll get the immediate feedback on your action, see where you're going wrong, and it's the same reason why dancers or martial arts or anyone else who's in a studio environment who's trying to perfect a craft needs to use that mirror. Another cool thing about the mirror is that it's going to let you guys know if you still look like a beginner. When I first started out, I thought I was the absolute bee's knees, pulling off tricks and everything else, but when I looked at myself, I realized I still looked awkward as so I don't want that to happen to you guys. Trust me, get in front of a mirror and you'll see your jump rope game skyrocket to another dimension. Just make sure you're paying attention to your technique and not that slick hairstyle. Number 2 is all about recording yourself. This is just a plain camera, but you get the point. Recording yourself is one of the most powerful things that you guys can do. And obviously I have an Instagram account, I have a YouTube account, so I was doing this from the early days. But a lot of you out there need to get recording. And the reason is this: similar to the mirror, you're gonna get instant feedback. You're gonna be able to look at slow motions, you're gonna be able to rewind, you're gonna see exactly where you're tripping up. And this is what you guys should be doing on a day-to-day basis, is actually seeing where you're going wrong and correcting it. A lot of times out there, beginners are just making errors and they're looking around, they're looking at YouTube videos, they're looking at my channel, they're looking to correct it, but they're not looking at their own technique. They're not seeing where they're going wrong. So be sure to follow those steps: to record, to check, and then to correct. The moment I started to really be critical on my recordings and look through my recordings, I was able to take my jump rope game to that next level. I was able to see exactly where I was going wrong and I was able to correct it straight away. Number 3. So number 3 is all about your jump rope length. This is probably one of the most important tips that I'll be sharing with you today. The moment I started to tinker and change my jump rope length to make it optimal to my body, to my height, to my technique, my jump rope game literally improved in an instant. I want you guys to start using knots in your rope, especially if you're using a speed rope. If you're using a mechanism rope, you're not going to be able to really put the knot in the rope. But to quickly recap, by having this knot close to the handle, you guys get an extra feel, an extra sense of where the rope is in the revolution, and your transitions and everything else is so much more smoother. You're going to build incredible combinations, just seamless transitions if you get your jump rope length right. It's as simple as that. Just tinker with the size, go longer, go slightly shorter, add knots, especially if you're making errors on a regular basis. If you're not executing those crossovers, something like just having a knot or having 2 knots will change that instantly. I'm still seeing so many beginners out there using wrong lengths. So either too long, too short, and they're letting the rope length dictate their technique. What I mean by that is if your rope length is too long, you're naturally going to stretch your arms wider to make sure that you get a kind of shallower curve. And similarly, if it's too short, your wrists are too low down to your body. So I want you guys to just get away from that, tinker with the lengths, and believe me, your jump rope game is going to be fire. Point number 4 is possibly my favorite. You guys need to forget about speed. As soon as I forgot about speed, my jump rope game just improved so quickly. Speed is the absolute devil for me when it comes to teaching beginners how to jump rope properly. Everyone wants to look quick, everyone wants to be a speedster, and I was the same. I was in the same boat as you guys. When I first started out, all I wanted to do is look really quick and do all the moves so fast, faster than anything. What I quickly realized though, guys, is that speed has nothing to do with looking good when you're skipping. For me, the formula goes as follows: balance plus timing equals execution. And execution is your main goal. Execution means how to perform the moves correctly, how to do it with correct technique, how to make it look good. The speed will come as a result of getting your balance and your timing correct. So many beginners out there are just missing those two key components. They're missing the timing, they're missing the balance, they're looking awkward, they're jumping all over the place, they have no rhythm, and they're just trying to go for speed. Speed is not in that formula. If anything is going to stick with you in today's video, it needs to be this. Do not try and be a speedster, do not try and be as quick as possible. Slow it down, believe me, slow it down and get that technique on point. Since I've started this channel, since I've started skipping, this is the one thing that has got me to where I am today. Character is all about the mental game. Listen guys, skipping is not one of those things that you can just shut off, close your eyes and just get it done. If you are a beginner right now and you're watching this and you want to get good, listen, you're going to have the mental game on point. You're going to need to be strong up here to make sure you can perform. It's so easy to get disheartened and get annoyed and frustrated with skipping because you will get slapped up. Oh my god! I used to get slapped up. I've had like marks all over my face, my back, my ears, my eyes. I've been slapped silly with my jump rope over the years. But my character is such that I want to get good at things. I want to perfect things. I don't want to get beaten. And for me, I wanted to keep going on and on and on until I got it right. If you have that same mentality, you guys are on the right path. If not, then skipping is going to be super difficult for you. You need to put in the hard work. You need to take the knockdowns. You need to watch yourself get slapped. You need to feel it. You need to understand that this is not going to happen overnight. And once you get that into your head and that you start to actually enjoy the process of learning, enjoy the journey, then you'll realize you're going to get so much more better, so much more quickly. And that's what I want to get out to you guys, is that it's going to be so frustrating. The road is long and hard. I've been doing this for 3 years now and I still haven't perfected it. I still haven't mastered every single move. But that's the point, that's the beauty of skipping. With all that said, you guys have got the strength, you got the character, you got the willpower. Now you just need to go out and execute. Just make sure you guys put in the time, put in the practice, and that you're patient. Go out, build the foundations, get the fundamentals right. As a beginner, this is the most important time for you to not get into bad habits. And I want you to find your own flow slowly but surely. So you guys need to ask yourself, do you suck at jump rope because you just do? Or is it the mental game that is holding you back? Listen, jump roping is no joke, guys, and I want you all to succeed out there. The rabbit hole goes deep down, and if you guys are gonna follow me down here,
and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
So that about wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, you found some value in it. Please be sure to smash that like button if you did, and if you haven't already, again, subscribe to this channel and join this incredible movement. Leave your comments down below and let me know if you have any other suggestions or advice and tips that you can share with the jump rope community out there. Listen, you guys are phenomenal. I enjoy having you with me. Be sure to check me on the next video. So without further ado, take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace. What's up YouTube family, the Jump Rope Coach here. Just want to say a massive thanks for helping me build this community with you all. You guys are absolutely incredible. Your support is my oxygen, and all I want to do is create more and more value for you all. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be up to date with all the latest tutorials and workouts coming your way. So without further ado guys, take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace.